Hey all, Tom Moran here from Tom's Big Spiders. In this episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing. I try not to do too many of these, and sometimes I don't post the videos I have of them up, but it's springtime, I've got some cool stuff in, and I want to show it off. For me, the unboxings, the fun part is when I go later on and do a husbandry video and try to get old footage of them, I can go back to these unboxings and find photos and images and video of them when they were just teeny tiny slings and show off what I first housed them into. So for me, they make it very, very easy to kind of document when you first got these guys in so that I can use them for later on. For the rest of you all, some people just love watching people open up boxes of spiders, so I'm happy to oblige. This box is coming from Micro Wilderness. Nate was fantastic to deal with, very responsive, held my package because it was a little chilly and I don't like shipping when it's super cold. I'd heard a lot of great things about him, and obviously all the rumors I've heard have been true because it was a great experience. So enough of me talking, let's take a look at some of these new spiders. All right, so just received a box from Nate at Micro Wilderness. I've been meaning to order from them for quite some time. I think I started talking to them like the end of 2019, and I wanted to place an order, kind of try them out because we're always looking for new places to buy spiders, and I've had a couple people say very nice things about them, so we finally found some stuff on the site that I wanted to pick up. And unfortunately, when we picked up the box, the weather here was crazy. We were having like 60 degrees one day, and then I think it was like, with the wind chill factor, it was like below zero at one point, so we had the box held for some time. Well, it came in today. We had a little shipping snafu because of some confusion over the addresses, and I felt terrible about it, but Nate made it all right, so he's been a pleasure to deal with from day one. Very, very responsive. Had been messaging back and forth on Facebook, let me know when the weather was good, and contacted me, asked if it was okay to ship, which was perfect, so he was right on things. So now we're going to open up this box of goodness and try not to cut myself doing it. I don't know where I think all my knives are still packed up. Or maybe they're in here somewhere. Oh, so we got some stickers. Awesome. Micro Wilderness. It works both ways. That's pretty clever. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. That's the M. That's the W. Never mind. And the card. Now, I know he had this really cool thing going, and I will double check, and hopefully this still holds true, but I believe he was also breeding local Aphanopelma species and releasing some of them into this. So half of them he would sell, half of them would be put back in the wild, which I thought was a really cool thing, and kind of what they do down in Mexico with some of the species they have there. Their tarantula trade is very well regulated. This heat pack's still warm, and what they do is they raise a bunch and then they release some of them into the wild, and some of them they sell controlled into the hobby, which is awesome. So let's see what we got here. We have P. Erminia, awesome. And that's great because I'm doing my Psalmopoeus video, and I was looking to raise some more up. I believe that's a freebie because I don't believe I ordered a P. Erminia, so thank you. But I want to do a video with all of my Psalmopoeus. T. violosius, I believe it's pronounced. Tapetocenius. I'm going to screw it all up. I was practicing it before. Violosius. Oh. Tapetocenius. I know that part's right. Here, I'm going to cheat. Tapetocenius violasius. Purple tree spider. I'm going to put all this on the table and try not to get it on the floor. Oh my. Oh my. N. Incy. I'm praying this is a female. So far, I believe I am 6 for 6 with males. I had 3, and then I had 4 that I had the communal set up. One of them didn't make it. We had 5 originally. One got munched and didn't make it. And I split them up, but we had a bunch of males, so I'm praying that this one ends up to be a female. Okay, there's a lot in here. P. regius. Oh! P. regius. Jumping spider, right? We haven't had one of those in a while. I had a female and a male, and obviously we raised babies, and the babies all grew up, and they've been gone for a while. Awesome. Then we have... Oh, there it is down there. And what do we have here? I'm going to have to check my little handy dandy. I'm not sure. This is a mystery one. Yudi? I'm going to have to go on the site and see what he has. Looks in good shape. I like the shipping in the sphagnum moss. We've actually done that before.
Yes,
we did it when we did the, what was it, the O. Philippinus babies. I think I shipped them in the sphagnum moss, didn't we? It worked great. Oh, yeah. P. murinus. This is one of the ones I ordered and one of the ones that brought me to the site because I want to raise another one up. We just rehoused my girl, and I decided I want to do another one because she was a very slow grower, so I want to experiment and see if this one grows a little more quickly. But looking already getting a little bit of the orange on the abdomen there. Let's see. Yep, nice and close. And obviously, I will go after this and see T. Epicurean. Yucatan red rump. Awesome. It's in there somewhere. This will actually be, I'll tell you what, this is going to...
throw that in the cage.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that this is going to be so much easier to rehouse because you just plop them right in. Usually it's fighting through the toilet paper and stuff. Oh, right there, right there. You see it? Little teeny dude. Yucatan red rump. That's awesome. So this has got some freebies in here, obviously. Make sure you always double check. We always have that nightmare about not seeing somebody in a thing. I think one of them was Faunapelma. Yes, a Faunapelma Udalenum. There we go. That was when I'm trying to grab all the Faunapelma species out there. That's my newest Pokemon Gotta Catch 'em All addiction. So I've been grabbing any ones up that I see that I don't have. I have quite a few of them now. But thank you so much, Nate. Obviously, there's a couple freebies in here. I very much appreciate, very excited to grow these ones up. In a moment, what we will do is break and we will set up some enclosures for them. We've had a problem with our boiler. And we've had people over the house working for quite a bit, and I haven't had any opportunity to set any enclosures up for these guys, which kind of stinks because usually I have everything ready to go. So the good news is these are going to be really easy to rehouse. I do really like the idea of shipping in sphagnum moss, and it's funny because we were going to do a video about that. Remember, and we were such in a hurry to pack the things up that we never took any video of them. We shipped them the exact same way, and it worked great. So there we go. Micro Wilderness, definitely awesome experience. Check them out. Got a lot of great stuff in stock. He's fantastic to deal with, and everybody that I've talked to that has purchased from him has had nothing but nice things to say about Nate. So thanks so much, Nate. Off to rehouse these guys. All right, so we're about to rehouse these guys. I'm a little loopy because it's late, but time to get them in their new enclosures. So the first one we're going to do is the P. murinus, or the OBT. This is the orange version, who is sitting right there. And I've given it one of these. I got these off Amazon. I'm sure somebody's going to ask. Hopefully I'll remember to put the link because then people are like, why didn't you put the link? But when I set it up in here, it's going to be a little large for the spider, but we'll see how this one grows. It's also going to give it plenty of room to web because as we've talked about with OBTs, you want to give them a little depth. So this is me setting hopefully a good example and showing you that there we go. So there is enough room to burrow. I don't want to give it too much room to burrow so it gets lost, but there's enough room to burrow if it wants to burrow, and there's room for webbing. Enough talking. Oops. So what we're going to do is just drag out the moss. I didn't put as much moss in here as I usually do. There's a little guy or gal right there. If it's a guy, he might get to meet my lady. And if it grows as slowly as my lady did, it's going to be in like 10 years. Moss. Moss. Come on, little guy. We just want to get a picture. Whoop, jittery little booger. There you go. Oh. There we go. So if you want to get a nice close-up of that one's already starting to show some orange. Boop. Yep, look at a little orange booty. Can't wait to roast. I love OBTs. One of my favorite all-time species. I just did, obviously, the rehousing video on one not that long ago. And looking at that one, I decided I wanted to grow another one up. So we got this one here. So this one, obviously, a little bigger than I would usually put them in. But I got a funny feeling it's going to go ahead. As Billy zooms us into nausea. We'll be getting into one sooner. Hopefully it'll be better. But what will happen is hopefully it'll take residence up in there around here. And you'll see it start webbing out. It should be very easy to find. But let's allow this one to, oh, right underneath, as I said. There we go. I love when they make it look like I know what I'm talking about. Now, next one is going to be the N NC, not the H NC. It used to be H, Holotheli. Now it's Neo Holotheli. And we're hoping we get a lady this time. Because as much as I love the boys, I'm sick of getting all males. This is so convenient. A little view of that one. I'll let you do the tap so I don't screw it up this time. Looking quite pretty. All right. 2 down. How many to go? 4 to go. Next one is Salmopius armenia. Perfect timing on this. It was a freebie here, obviously, but my female is older now, and this is one of the species I was looking at getting a sling of to raise up. This one looks very well started. What I'm going to do is put that right there. And again, I didn't put as much moss as I usually do. And what I'm expecting her to do is go behind here and start webbing out behind here. We're going to get some food in her. Oh, she's quite large. Here you go. What I'm going to do, if you want to get a close up, I will hold the light. And this is good too, because I'm going to be doing that. So I'm working on the Salmopius genus review, and I did not have any of mine as a sling or a juvenile, so this will be nice footage for that. And that's one of the reasons I like doing the unboxings. It isn't so much like, hey, look what I got. I go back to these later on and use them. Ooh, you're a frisky mama. I use them later on when I'm doing videos of them, like years later after they've grown up, to show what they look like when I first got them. Go, go, go. Stop being a jerk. Yeah, she's got some cojones, huh?
It's a boy.
Well, maybe it is. It's a boy you might be meeting my... Yeah, no, I want you off of there. Thank you. Here we go. Beautiful. You want to get a little close up. Legs. All right. Next up, P. regius, not a tarantula. That was why I kind of hesitated when I read it. It took me a second for the name to click. It's a jumping spider. So what we've got here, I'll probably get her in something bigger. Hopefully it's a female. If it's a female, they get pretty good size. But what'll probably happen, she's going to go up behind here and web up a little area here, and then she'll come out and hunt. And I put a little branch in here, but what I want to give her afterwards is something with a little more room, some branches. They will jump and kind of play. They're quite playful, quite bright. They did research on them, and there was a thing saying that they have the intelligence of a 2-year-old, which I find to be incredibly fascinating because everybody thinks spiders are just mindless animals. You want to go out? There you go. Oh, they're so cute. I love the way they move. Whoa, a little web. No, honey. Don't you? No, there you go. I love the way they move. They're like, blip, blip, like little starts and stops. I know they're obviously sexually dimorphic as adults, and when I got my female, she was a little bit bigger than this, and it had already shown some of it. It kind of looked like her. Ooh, easy. Beautiful little pink booty. I love their little eyes, too. All right, 4 down. Next one, A. utulenum, Phonopelma utulenum. Oh my God, here is my standard. There's a little starter burrow here. I don't want to give it too much that it gets lost. A little sphagnum moss, and hopefully this one comes right out because this one's a little smaller. Actually, we might do that in here. Right there. Little chubby one. Actually, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. There you go. There you go. No, okay. That's your new one. There you go. All right. I don't know if you're going to be able to get... Here, I'll pull that under the light. There it is. This will probably last them all. It's hard sometimes telling. I usually have a bunch of enclosures ready to go, all different sizes when I buy new stuff. But I dropped the ball on this one because we had a bunch of stuff going on with the boiler. and I completely spaced. I had them coming, and then I was like, oh, I'll just get them when the time comes and put them together. And so I was scrambling around tonight to make sure I had everything. We still have some stuff at my old house. All right, here we have the T. violaceus. Violaceus, right? I've got a funny feeling I mispronounced the heck out of that when we unwrapped it. With this one here, I got it's a smaller one, so we're going to give it like the chance to be arboreal. But what's probably going to happen is it's going to go behind here. We're going to put some of this moss in here too, let it construct a little place. I mean, I did my T. gigas, which is now Pseudoclamorous gigas, I believe. But at the time, that one did some burrowing. Most of my arboreal ones do some burrowing at first. We'll see how it goes. The only tappy I've ever had is no longer a tappy. All right, so what we're going to do... Oh, this one's a quick little booger. Their teleporter should get ready. There we go. Oh, this one's got to be ready. Oh, pretty soon. All right, how are we doing this? There we go. Good. I was just saying I didn't want to put all this stuff in here. There we go. Right behind it. Perfect. And I'm going to give this just a little squirt. Oh. And startled the heck out of it. Sorry, buddy. All right. There we go. That one's in, unfortunately. Yep. She's behind there. And that's what I'm hoping I'll do. Some webbing. Pull in some of the moss. Make some dirt curtains. And... do we have one more to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
There's one we're not doing right now because I was dragging out the moss and it's somewhere in the moss and I can't find it and I don't want it to be a 20-minute video of me picking it through, but maybe when I get it out later, when I find it, we'll do a quick recording of it. But here they all are. So wonderful batch of spiders from Micro Wilderness. Look forward to growing these up. We'll put it so we can get a nice shot of them all in there. And the little Regius being very curious. She needs a little meal. I'm going to try to feed her right after we're done here. But awesome experience overall. I mean, awesome experience just completely. Great batch of spiders. Thanks so much, Nate. Really appreciate it. All right, so obviously I will update these guys as they grow. Very excited about having a P. Regius again. I love watching those guys hunt. I should have taken video of it, but that little booger stalked a roach like it was nobody's business earlier. And obviously the other ones, looking forward to growing an OBT up again. Just a lot of cool spiders that I'm going to enjoy documenting their growth and doing eventually husbandry videos and or articles on them or podcasts on them, whatever it may be. So awesome experience. Definitely recommend Nate. Check him out. I would put obviously a link in the description about where you can find him and let me know if you order and how it goes. So that will do it for this one. As always, if you liked it enough to subscribe, very much appreciated. Click the little circle right up in there. If you'd like to check out some more videos, see what I'm about, you can find them over in here. Like getting comments, love getting comments. I answer all comments. Just know it can take me a couple days to get to them because I tend to get quite a few of them. That will do it for this one. Everybody stay safe and we'll catch you all next time.